This video will explain how to install the Beretta 1301 lifter made by J. Kenny & Co. When you receive the package from us, it should contain all of the components pictured. First, remove the original trigger group from the gun. Push this pin through and then remove the trigger group from underneath. Use some pliers to remove the old carrier dog spring. Remove the retaining D-clip. Next, remove the bushing pin. You should now be able to remove the lifter from the trigger group. Remove the carrier dog pin and then remove the carrier dog. Attach the carrier dog to the small parts of the new lifter. Take the long half of the new lifter and the carrier dog. Line up the carrier dog with a hole at the back of the long half of the lifter. Use the retaining pin to keep it in place. Take the trigger group and the washer we included in the package and press it into the recession of the trigger group. Make sure the flat side of the washer faces outwards from the trigger group. Slide the long half of the lifter into the short half of the lifter. Now take the long half and the short half together and slide it onto the trigger group. Make sure the holes are lined up and then insert the bushing pin. Take the retaining D-clip and attach it to the bushing pin. Remove the old spring and replace it with the new primary coil spring. This is the one with the denser coils and looks slightly thicker. Now fit this to the trigger group. You'll need a pair of pliers and it's very tricky to do. Make sure the plunger goes through the washer. Now take the secondary dog pin and the secondary dog spring and attach it to the other side of the trigger group. This is also really quite tricky. You've got to get the plunger through the spring and then through the washer underneath. It may take a few attempts. You should now be able to check for function. Reinsert the trigger group into the gun. Reinsert the retaining pin to secure it. You've now successfully installed your auto-loading lifter for the Beretta 1301.